Hey, how's it going, YouTube? I'm back in the video, and today I'm going to be talking about, could Ben Simmons potentially be the greatest player ever? Now, obviously, he's extremely far away from being the best player ever, and he's not even the best player in the league as of right now. But I'm saying how his upside is so, potentially so high, and his ceiling is so high, that he could maybe go down as one of the best players ever. Maybe not the GOAT, but potentially one of the best, maybe top 10 player to ever play. Now, obviously, he is not that right now. He's not even close to being that right now. But I do think once he develops, and if he keeps developing the way he has been over the few years, I think he very much will come back and probably become one of the top 10 players to ever play. So I'm going to be giving all the reasons, so don't dislike the video if you completely disagree with me right now. Don't dislike the video or anything like that. Just hear me out, and I will at least try to convince you otherwise. So without further ado, without running on too much, let's get right into this video. Alright, so my first reason for his build is going to be his build. What I mean by his build is if you really look at most of the best players in the NBA currently, a lot of them have freakishly just crazy bodies in their freaking natures, even some of the greatest of all times. I mean, look, Shaquille O'Neal, he was just ginormous. He was so big you couldn't deal with him. Dwight Howard was like that before the game changed. Wilt Chamberlain, that dude was huge, strong. And then even current NBA players, LeBron James, obviously, he's just extremely athletic, but he's also like extremely strong in his body. He's just built differently. Giannis is built differently. Kawhi Leonard, I mean, he has those huge hands that helps him on defense. Kevin Durant is a 7-footer that can almost shoot the best three-pointer in the league, and you cannot guard him just due to how big he is. And then you even have Ben Simmons, who I'm going to get into, who's a 6'10", 238-pound point guard. Now, yes, that size isn't crazy for an NBA player, but the fact that he's a 6'10", 238 point guard makes it almost a mismatch for every single player in the entire NBA. And then you combine that with his ball handling and his passing skills, you literally cannot guard him if you were a point guard or a guard in general. Even some small forwards will struggle to guard Ben Simmons. But the problem with that is because, I mean, if you use your normal size point guard on Ben Simmons, he's going to play bully ball on him all day. And if you do bring help, well, then his passing skills are so good, he's going to find someone wide open for a bucket. So he is literally almost unguardable, but then you also add the point that he has a 7-foot wingspan at the point guard position, makes it to where he can guard every position on the court. So not only can he guard every position, so he can lock down every point guard, he can bully ball every point guard due to his size. He's so much bigger than everybody else. He doesn't need the jump shot that he doesn't have right now, so it's just ridiculous how good he is, and you can't rip him. Like, you'd think an oversized guy like that, point guards would be able to just steal the ball from him. No, his ball handling skills are crazy, his passing skills are crazy, and that is just ridiculous with what he has. And I mean, with him only being able to play in the paint and really not being able to score from anywhere else, he is still averaging 16.4 points per game, 8.5 rebounds per game, and 8 assists per game. And he is doing all of this while not having a jump shot at all. This man has not had a jump shot his entire career, and it's crazy he won't even shoot the ball. So I mean, if his development of the offseason, where everybody's saying his jump shot is going to be a legitimate threat this year, at least from the mid-range, there's a chance that he will become the most unguardable player in the NBA. Because imagine a Kevin Durant, right? That, I mean, I'm not saying he's going to be better than Kevin Durant, but he might be on Kevin Durant's level. Because, I mean, he's damn near 7 foot, Ben Simmons, so he's going to be able to shoot over anyone guarding him. And if you put a center on him, he's going to blow by the center. He's going to be able to defend any player on the court. He's going to be just, I can't see Ben Simmons with a jump shot being able to even start to guard him. Because you can't double team him because he's going to find someone open. You can't put a big guy on him because he's going to be faster, more athletic than him. You can't put an undersized point guard on him because he's just going to bully ball him all day. So he's literally going to be almost unguardable. And like right now, the only way to guard him is by just completely packing the lane when he has the ball and daring him to shoot a 3. But if this dude can get to where he's at least shooting 50, maybe 40, 30% from the three-point line, you're going to have to come out on him. And once you have to do that, watch out, he might start averaging damn near 28 points per game. Like, Ben Simmons, if he gets a jump shot, will be the biggest mismatch in maybe NBA history with just how unguardable he would be. But now another reason, because I mean, obviously you have to win the accolades, you have to win the finals to become one of the greatest ever. Well, with him having as good of a team as he does, with superstar Ben Simmons, Tobias Harris is an all-star level, Josh Richardson's also an all-star level player, same with Al Horford, and then you add Ben Simmons to that, they already have a contending team. Now, Ben Simmons gets a jump shot. I think they are now the best team in the Eastern Conference this year, and that's who I'm going to pick to come out of the East this year. So I think, I mean, if he can win multiple rings, which I'm sure he can with this team, I would not be surprised at all if he starts getting known as that. But I mean, also, he could win MVP, because I think, yes, a lot of people, Joel Embiid, I think most people see Joel Embiid as Ben Simmons' sidekick. I see him as Ben Simmons' sidekick. Now, yes, although being an extremely good sidekick, still just the second best player on that team. I think with Ben Simmons, he will be the best player on that team, especially once he develops a jump shot, and I think he will definitely be having some MVP discussion around his name, if not this year, in the years to come. So with him probably going to win at least 2 NBA Finals in his career if the Philadelphia 76ers can keep this good of a team, assuming he might win an MVP in his career alongside of probably winning maybe some other awards as well, he will legitimately be in the discussion for one of the best players to ever do it. Now, I think personally that he does have this high upside, but unfortunately, guys, that's going to be for this video. So comment below, do you agree with me? Do you think Ben Simmons could be the greatest player ever, or one of the greatest players ever? And I'm not even a Philadelphia 76ers fan. I'm a New Orleans Pelicans fan. So I mean, this isn't even no bias towards me. I just think Ben Simmons has a legitimate chance to become one of the best players to ever do it. And I want to hear what you think about him in the comment section below. If you do like the video at any point, hit the like button and subscribe button, and the absolute world to me. And I hope you have a blessed day. Can I have a blessed day? So you need to have a blessed day. See you in the next video. Goodbye. Boo. Blah, blah, blah.